friends. This week's gay animal, Monokuma, LGBT plus ally. We're back! Amazing! More Danganronpa, who knew? My neighbours have been entirely quiet all day. The second I put this on, I've decided now is the time to mow the lawn. It's fine, the blinds are down. I'm not letting anyone see this, other than you. You put your right bunch in, your right bunch out. Since we were last together, I tried to dye my real hair to be more like Junko's colour, because I quite like that it's still technically blonde, but it's not really. I went for rose gold. Hated it. Let's get back into it. Oh, I love this title screen so much. Oh, we're going to use this song in stand-up show sometime in the future when everything's not on fire. Oh, my little murderous boy. My precious murderous boy. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Will we survive? But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words. So, what are you gonna do now?
Hey.
To stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Go on, Kyoko! Right, she's right. Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. Please, someone hit me. Now's not the time, mate. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. I know some people that can offer those services. Huh? Jesus, if you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it. Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid.
Idiot. To look out for a way out, duh. And we totally need to find out whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him. But before we do that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else. True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
All right.
Would.
So then...
Fine. Then let's just hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. What's the Apple Mac startup? I can't remember. Pew. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime, bit suggestive, is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's... Minimal restrictions! You'll see shortly, they're not minimal. You are free to explore the Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited. Fair enough. As is destruction of the surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. That's convenient! Feeling a slight dizziness, I raise my face up from the screen. I feel like that every time I get off Twitter. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces. This is not cool. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not going to let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
What?
So what? I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you are saying that you will follow the regulations, is that it? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. Why did he only think the first half of that in his head and not actually to her? Because it was relevant. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't chap at me. Yeah, be nice to her. She's got a bit of a thing. More like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True. We need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer. Damn straight. Okay, let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
That would never...
What?
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
Hold on. Like how I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton. That's an epic bird. Imagine saying that to somebody. What's that supposed to mean?
Ignorance.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
Dead.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
What?
Stop it. We shouldn't fight. What you say? You some kind of goody little, you know?
Slow down.
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my dad or something?
You
No,
son of a
I wasn't.
bitch.
Well, up yours. He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was suddenly just right there in my face. One second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten. The kind of people I've been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. He punched you in the face for no reason. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. Dun dun dun! And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if it had become another part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the square button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report cards section. Shall we do that? At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. I love the way they just throw in truth bullets there. Bear in mind you've got no idea what those are yet. Then it's just like, truth bullets. You can also save and load game data under the system section. Finally, click the touchpad button to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the camera, so I better make sure I don't touch it. It says monocam on it. Was that you? Naughty, naughty Monokuma. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? I got a few of them. If you have a dog, everything you own is covered in dog hair. And he doesn't even mop that much. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? It's a pretty good assumption. All right, detective. I better hang on to it for now. This would appear to be the bathroom. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. Some kind of monitor. Ugh. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. There are often trapdoors in bins. Got our first monocoin though. Totally worth it. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall, which is entirely blank. It says, announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at night time. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' room include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit. And for the boys, a tool kit. What if the girls want a tool kit? Eh? You think about that? Ever? I mean, I've made my own clothes in the past, but I could have done that with a sewing kit. Of course, I'm someone who's made their own clothes. Look at me. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. You are messed up, dude. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Can we leave yet? Let's find out. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? Okay, what are we missing? Did we check these? There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Oh, hang on. Drawers. Always rifle in a drawer. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room! Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. I know he's supposed to be an everyman, but he is dull as dishwater, isn't he? So that answers the question. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Get out of here! Finally, yes please. I rushed out the room to meet up with all the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show.
Wow!
Oh dear. That's almost fan service, that, isn't it?
Sayaka?
It's fine. I think it's covered by YouTube's regulations.
Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
Why are you apologizing? She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me?
Listen.
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see,
Why is he repeating everything she says? This is the weirdest conversation known to man. After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? That's convenient. If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
that's good.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. So, what do we got? Ooh, look, Sayaka's next to Makoto. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Oh, there's my girl. Will she come to the door? Looks like there's some kind of nameplate. The doors themselves all look pretty much the same. There's my girl. Toko, Chihiro, Celeste, Aoi, Sakura. Look how many characters there are. Look how many rooms there are. It's insane. See? Even they know. They've put Hifumi right at the end because they know he can't be trusted amongst anybody else. Keep him out of society. Trash room? Oh, fine. All right, you nag. Oh, hang on, yes. Handbook. Map. Presents? Presents, you say? We have no presents. Report card, Makoto Naegi. Name, Makoto Naegi. Height, 5'3". Weight, 115 pounds. 52 kilos. Neither of those mean anything to me. Chest, 29 inches. Special ability, ultimate lucky or unlucky student. Let's not read them all because that'd be boring. Oh! Although key attack is the same height as me. Special ability, ultimate moral compass. Byakuya, ultimate affluent progeny. And we know all this, they did it earlier. Okay, let's go. Oh, boys and girls. No gender neutral toilet. Disappointing. But this was, you know, this was a long time ago. I keep forgetting that you can't actually just run into doorways, so I keep smacking my head against them and then bouncing off. This must be the dormitory. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now. Fair enough. With us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial. Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press the triangle button, you'll go into reaction mode. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection, and the X button to confirm it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look at for more info. Talking to someone about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Ah, have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure you keep it in mind as the story keeps on moving forward. It's interesting that they basically dropped this mechanic almost immediately.
Hey,
I can't remember if it's in the second one, but then I can't remember it being in this one either. But yeah, I never really got much out of it. They don't really use it to its fullest potential. By the way, Makoto. Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of... something. I wanted to ask you something. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it! I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey,
Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years, of course. I remember. Well, that's true. But there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. Oh! World's tiniest violin. I'm average at everything, and my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring.
aw,
What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Somebody's got a crush. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
that's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. She's a flatterer, isn't she? No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all of you ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again. Not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. Yeah, it does. Where does it get you pumped up, Makoto? Which is nice, but still, everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. It's literally in your eye line. He's so dumb. Maybe it's over here. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock at night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out of a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. Welcome to our world, mate. 2 months we've all been locked indoors. Just with our own thoughts for company. I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
Hey!
Ah, Makoto, Sayaka, so you two got here first, huh? I bet you like that, didn't you? We weren't tardy today. Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. I won't give up. Next time, I swear I'll win, no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. That's a bit much, don't you think? Yes, I do. And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in, one after the other. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. I do enjoy when they have to show you with words and not
Time to start the meeting.
visuals.
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Look how disinterested Junko looks. That's a mood.
Hold on a sec.
What are you talking
What's
about?
wrong? What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I don't know where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads.
Huh?
Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Dun, 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 dun. Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, however you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. No way, dude. Kyoko's smarter than all of you put together. Is it possible? Was she really? No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really going to be late like this on your first day of school? Alright, Dad. Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. Most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything. Now then, I declare the first session of Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. God, he's a real killjoy, isn't he? Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know... Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. What? How? I wasn't trying to relieve. I wasn't trying to leave. I was trying to talk to my girl. Oh, stop. Go into the door. What have we got? Things. Oh, it's only Sayaka we can talk to anyway. Fine. Okay. She said listen to everyone else, and now she's the only option for me to speak to. So since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone's split up to investigate different parts of the building, but Byakuya and Tako each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. That's like being in a video conference, isn't it? With your updates, who's going, that's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood. Is he just frightened off Taka? Okay, let's find out what Taka said.
You see,
I spent some time looking around the dormitory, and there I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person. Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have all been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it. Which confirms the room that I was in earlier is in fact my room.
And plus,
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Just saying. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're going to be here a while.
Quiet down
Well,
and
better
listen.
to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. Even wild animals get their own room, dude. I've been watching too much Tiger King. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honest Student? That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. is a really weird way of doing things. I have to just keep asking Sayaka. Hear the first couple of sentences again.
You see,
It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. We went all up and down the school, double checking the windows in the hallways and the classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit. There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off. This sucks.
bad.
It really sucks. It sucks. Don't take that out of context. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
You see,
Yeah. The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. Left over. It's unfair Celeste is in that group, but the other two, get it. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
No.
I went back to the main hall, thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
What?
But even with
What?
Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing.
Shit.
It was as hard as, like, metal.
yes, indeed.
Well, yes, it is metal.
This sucks.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. Maybe if someone opened it. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
So then.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. See? Minimal restrictions. Entire floors are cut off. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor.
However,
We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out.
Let's see.
If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most
Honestly, we are not
unfortunate.
exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell were you thinking? Just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you want to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty like you. That's no way to win friends and influence people, Togo. Exactly. Your mind is as thin as your body. You made me sick to my stomach.
Are you for
I don't
real?
even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met? I concur.
hey, come on.
Imagine that being your first impression of somebody. Alright guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now. You're fighting like sisters. It's literally what I was about to say. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge. Told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast, I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control. A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't like try to eat you or anything? Eat her? I know what you're thinking. Shush. Shush. Oh, he's so pervy. What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? Come on, man. Exactly.
Hey, you bastard.
What the hell, Fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude. Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. It's getting a little bit existential. Hey, stop screaming around, all of you. I mean, she could literally stab you to death with her fingernails alone. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second. She's right.
Shit.
We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something. Or a voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. I don't think this is who I think it is. No, it's not. Ignore that bit. He's just joining in. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She doesn't need your advice, mate. She's totally got it all cracked. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? You've already got one. It's in your e-handbook. Where did you find this? It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter. You're already freaking us out right now. Never mind that. What's it mean?
It would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
However...
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elites are supposed to come and learn? But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
Yo.
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put all this together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth.
You know?
Are you sure that's ectoplasm? Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, didn't find out who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on?
are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. Well, that's not going to help you, is it? No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt is living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why?
Are you
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night, who knows how long? It will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think we can agree to that. It's like the little Gothel leader said. Without something like that, we're all just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me!
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can just decide to speak for us. Correct, he can't. But he's gonna try.
This is fine.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you will excuse me. Huh? Wait, where are you going? It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives. So,
I
goodbye.
hope you are well.
Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seems so natural. I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So, I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Cool, blimey, Governor. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person has already left. Well then, what do we say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What
We
can
don't have a
do?
choice. We can't go full on without getting some sleep. So we just have to give up.
Sucks.
That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow? Our only option to split up and look around again and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for the day? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked. Wrong! Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Naegi! This is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on the boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? I'm not so sure about that. Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all of that. It should be your bed. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? You just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. That's another one to not be taken out of context. I'm glad I'm wearing this outfit when I'm saying all this stuff. Because if it's ever taken out of context, then it's going to be obvious where it's come from. Do you think the wallpaper looks a bit like Junko's hair? Because I do. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't quite fit right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Damn it.
school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Where I'd been tossed into a... Sorry. Was some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. It's all that talk about locked bathrooms. It's got to my head. Or maybe the wig's too tight. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up I'd realise it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. I wouldn't! Actually, that'd be the best. Monokuma Theatre! So happy. In normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into
I've always found this really weird because he talks about Mr. Monokuma the teacher, but it's also Monokuma. It's a bit like Monokuma's having a fever dream.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Beautiful day. I'm better at this than you. Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Newfound determination! What you want? What you want? Good morning, Makoto. Okay. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. Wonder if he's always like this. Sayaka is next door to me. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Guess you should. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka. Oh, Makoto, perfect timing. Huh? Listen, I have a favor to ask. A favor? I'm just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. We might never know when they might attack. So, I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect herself. Well, now I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe. Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Again.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Am I really so easy to predict? Pretty much, because you're as dumb as a bag of rocks. Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. It's as simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. However, you can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. And depending on certain story moments, there'll be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost forever. Well then, good luck and have fun. That's such a weird thing to say. Let's have a little look. Ah, look. It tells you where everybody is. That does come in handy when you're trying to track people down for bonding time later. And when I said bonding, not bonding. Hero doing his laundry, look. Why not? But I can't actually find it on this floor. So, let's just do what we're comfortable with and use the map. Yay! Oh yeah, you've got to come out of this thing first anyway, haven't you? Gym. Do we... you're miserable. You're nice. Let's talk to Aoi.
Hey, Makoto.
Well, look who it is. What's up, guys? What's that? What are you up to?
Yeah.
We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP! Locked off. Minimal restrictions, they said. Minimal. Okay. Let's look for some helpful weapons. I can't remember if there's some coins in here. There's all kinds of stuff on the shelves up above. I'm not going for 100% run of coins, by the way, so don't get mad at me if I miss them. I will just take whatever rocks up. It's a helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display? I meant to do that. A plaque. I guess it's to commemorate some kind of championship. It's a gold statue of Buddha. Why is something like that on display? It's a fair question. What the hell are they? Some terracotta clay figures. They don't look like the kind of thing you'd put in a high school gym. Weird. Okay. Let's go what we came for. Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. But, geez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you and get your hands all covered in gold so I don't have to. It might help liven up your room a little. You think so? But I guess you better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in a newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. White Knight alert. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Oh, it's so all horribly manipulative. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Let's hang out. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me too. I'm sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space. Oh, but you're probably super bored, just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring. It's just, I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day. Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but Makoto, do you have a dream? Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance, but more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. It's so amazing, though. You were actually able to fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh? I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off of the dream, not for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. It's getting really dark. You have to keep swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
Oh no!
Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But
that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies and those wonderful days come to an end and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka? She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
You see.
So, that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. And that's what I really thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world is out there forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still, Sayaka, I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kind of killed the mood. No, not at all. I'm really sorry. Sayaka? Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? So... Okay. You want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. That turned on a dime. I'm sure that's not ominous. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood had disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? I'm good. So if this is your first time in Danganronpa land, free time is literally just go and find people to hang out with and you build up relationships with them. And you can like give them presents and things when you get all the presents. There's no real panic to not do it 100% though while you're playing through, because the problem is you can't really build up relationships all the way with a lot of people because people die and unexpectedly. So they have like a mini game thing at the end. They have like a mini game thing built into it that you can build up your relationships later. Let's go hang with my girl. It's your girl. Getting stuck in here is like totally disgusting. I want to get out of here. Can you not hang with me? I want to hang with you. I'm not hanging with you. You're a freak. Who else we got? Oh, Kyoko's here as well somewhere. Where you hiding, boo? Where you hiding? Junko, Hifumi. Oh, actually, she's around the corners, I think, isn't she? Yeah, she is. She's like a ninja assassin.
Why?
Why is Hope's Peak Academy like this? Very bizarre. Oh, none of them are talking to me. Why are none of them talking to me? Maybe I should have done that tutorial after all. So let's see if the store's open. What the hell is all of this? Yep, this is definitely the school store, but it's a kind of Japanese Western blend. It seems more like a cluttered antique store. A vending machine. I guess this must be the school store then. Don't even remember the vending machine. Oh, move it to the knob, the price will come out. Yes. That's normally how it works. I say that every Friday night. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono machine? Sure, go ahead. Put them all in. Screw it. We have a telephone. Ah! I thought if you put 4 in, you'd get 4 tries. I forgot. It's the more money you put in, the rarer the present will be. Well, that was a waste of time. I should probably get going. Yes, you should. You'd never make a gambler. Okay, I'm very confused now. I thought I'd just spend time with somebody, but no one will spend time with me. Will you spend time with me?
Hey, listen.
Seriously? We're seriously trapped in here? Nope, you won't spend time with me either. Remind me next time to actually do the tutorial, because it's been a very long time since I've played this. Ooh, it's the red room. My interests are very specialized. It's just a room of Lego.
Hey, come on.
I can't believe how annoyed I am right now. When are they gonna let us out of this hellhole? I want to talk to the manager. Alright, Karen. This is the desk I woke up on when I first got here. The little pamphlet is still laying there. I have absolutely no desire to look at it ever again. Well, maybe I do, jerk face. You ever think about me? No. I can't believe how bizarre Hope's Peak Academy turned out to be. It's made me weak. It's made me depressed. My knees are weak, my arms are heavy. Let's go and talk to Sayaka, see if she'll speak to me. You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. Oh, there we are. The only person you're allowed to talk to is Sayaka, is it?
Sorry.
You're going to try and cheer me up? Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? She doesn't deserve it. Makoto, do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just, I guess that was kind of formal, but It's just because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why...
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that, it's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. Ned! But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me. But since I had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? Do you remember during our first year at junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond? Actually, now I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000... A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year at junior high. I think it might have been... Oh... Sounded either be a crane or a heron. Crane? Crane's bigger, isn't it? It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
Okay.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big. The teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Not only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thank me? I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favour. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Is she drunk? Yeah, I kind of figured.
But
Honestly though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead it's this weird school. Why would the train station be dramatic? I thought it would be sarcastic. Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
you see.
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Kidding, kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. The report card has been updated. You've unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. I definitely have a melodious voice. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end. And nobody's dead yet! But I swear, tomorrow I'm going to find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into school the way I did. So I can't say I feel the things the way she does. Compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. So, I'm sure you've noticed the killing game has begun. Not really. But there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So, when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Morning has come. And so has the limit of my patience. So I have been filming for ages again, and I'm sorry that we still haven't really ramped up stuff yet. It got a bit dark with Sayaka for a bit. There's a bit of drama happening, so I'm glad something has happened. But I honestly thought someone would be dead by now. It's that bloodlust. But let's stop here while Makoto is about to go off on another random ramble because he's an absolute lunatic. I presume he starts at this level because it gives him somewhere to go. Like, he can improve throughout the duration of the game. Because he's definitely not this much of a nerd 3 games in. So, hit the subscribe button for more Danganronpa or more stupid comedy songs if you're also into that stuff. I'm going to carry on with this because I love Danganronpa and it will ramp up very quickly. Obviously, old woman brain, don't remember it all, but we are so close to the first murder. I am absolutely convinced of it. It's fascinating, really, that it's a game about everyone killing each other, and yet they're so dedicated to building up this whole relationship aspect before they go in for the kill. Clearly better writers than me. So hit the button, subscribe, come back for more of this hair. In the meantime, I might try and see if I can get my natural hair colour to match this a bit closer. I love it. I love it so much. If I thought I could get away with this in real life, I would. Although I did see on Twitter the other day someone claimed that once you hit 26, you were too old for bunches. Mate, I don't even remember 26. See you later.